Coalition of Nigerian Patriots for Good Governance has called for the immediate sack of the Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL), Mr. Bayo Ojulari, following the controversial decision to shut down the nation's refineries. The group issued this demand in Abuja at a press conference, accusing the new NNPCL boss of working against the President Bola Tinubu's Renew Hope agenda. The coalition strongly condemned what it described as Ojulari's leadership style, characterized by impunity, secrecy, and destructive policies, which they say threatens to undermine the ongoing reforms of sustainable growth and energy independence of Nigeria. Central to the group's concern is the shutdown of Port Harcourt, Warri, and Kaduna refineries, which was ordered by Ojulari just 24 hours after assuming office on May 24, 2025. Facilities that has already undergone extensive rehabilitation and were reportedly test running. The coalition concluded by urging the presidency, the National Assembly, and related agencies to investigate and urgently clean up the NNPCL, restore transparency, and re-establish professionalism in the sector.
We question in the strongest terms the irrational and suspicious shutdown of our national refineries by Mr. Ojulari barely 24 hours after his assumption of office on May the 24th, 2025. Let it be on record that millions of taxpayers' money has been invested in the rehabilitation of Port Harcourt, Warri, and Kaduna refineries, with several reports confirming that some of these refineries had started test running and were functional. Yet Mr. Ojulari, without transparency, without recourse to stakeholders, and without any official technical audit, ordered a shutdown of the facilities. The action is anti-people, anti-progress, and clearly targeted at undermining President Tinubu's goal of achieving energy self-sufficiency and reducing fuel imports. We call on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to immediately sack Bayo Ojulari as Group CEO of NNPCL. His continued stay in office is a threat to Nigerians' energy security, oil sector reform, and economic recovery. We demand a full investigation into the 5.7 billion shady consultancy contract awarded under his leadership to Haske, a company known for fraudulent dealings and zero public accountability. We demand that EFCC invites and probes all parties involved in the Kigali retreat scandal, including Estacode fraud, use of 5 private jets, and outrageous waste of public funds. We request the intervention of the National Assembly and Quran to immediately launch an independent technical audit of the nation's refineries and expose the lies surrounding their shutdown. We urge the presidency to clean up the NNPCL, restore staff morale, and bring back professionalism, transparency, and patriotism. The grand plot to privatize and sell NNPCL to cronies. It is now an open secret within the industry that Mr. Ojulari has an agenda to deliberately demarket NNPCL in order to justify a hurried and shady privatization process. We have credible information that buyers have already been lined up, cronies and proxies, waiting to acquire our national oil assets at giveaway prices. In the event he fails to privatize, Mr. Ojulari's backup plan is to fabricate a bloated repair cost and demand new billions to refix already working refineries. This is nothing short of economic sabotage and institutional capture.